Hello, everyone. It's Dr. T. I'm a tech trainer and career coach, and I help professionals transition into tech roles by leveraging their existing skills and abilities. Today, I'd like to talk to you about acing your tech writing interview. So, you have decided on tech writing as being your tech transition role. You have updated your resume, you've created cover letters, you have applied to positions, and now you've gotten an interview. What next? Let's talk. If you recall during the video where I talked about my transition into tech from teaching, I talked to you guys about the fact that I use the STAR method to address the interview questions that I had and ultimately scored a role with this method. So let's talk about the STAR interviewing method. It's a behavior based response to answering interview questions. So, STAR: situation, task, action, results. Essentially, this method helps you to walk the interviewer through a scenario that answers the interview question by outlining the task, the actions, and the results that got you through the scenario related to the question. Most interview questions are scenario based, and it's a prime opportunity to use the STAR method. Let's take a look. So, you're new to tech writing and you have applied to a position, and the organization is willing to hire you with limited experience. So, one of the interview questions may be, as a new tech writer with limited experience, describe the process that you would use to develop a user guide. Simple question. Your answer should follow the STAR method. Give a situation, talk about the task, talk about the specific actions you would do, and the results. So let's take it from here. Again, the scenario is you're a new tech writer with limited experience, and the interviewer is asking you to describe the process that you would take to develop a user guide. Paint a picture. Start out with a situation. An example would be, as a newly hired tech writer tasked with creating a user guide, I would use my transferable skills and the agile process. So you told the interviewer that you're going to rely upon skills you already have, using a process that they may use or one that they don't use that you may help them use. And that's the agile process. So the task would be, first you'd start out by researching the features of the software that's being developed. And you do that by gathering information from the development team. So now you are using your research skills, you're using your interpersonal skills, you're using your problem solving skills, and you're denoting that at the task level. So the task is for me to gather information, and here's how I'm going to do it. Once you've gathered that information, you're telling the interviewer that, okay, now I'm going to spring into action. I'll create an outline. I'll translate the feature information into a concise document, and I will include screen tips and diagrams. How will you get the screen tip information and the diagrams? You're going to say that you would gather feedback from UX designers, business analysts, a product owner, or product manager, and then make any edits based on their feedback. So this is the action step within the STAR method. So you've already used several action verbs. You're going to create an outline. You're going to translate information. You're going to gather feedback. You're going to make edits. 4 actions in 2 sentences that gets the interviewer to understand, oh wow, this person knows how to get engaged and get what they need. Lastly, you're going to talk about the results. You're going to say that once I complete the task and complete these actions, here's the results that will come of it. I will have a final draft that I will get approval from by stakeholders, and it will be clear, concise, and meet the requirements. You have given the results. A final draft that's approved because it's clear and concise and meets the requirements. So you've taken the interviewer from a situation to owning a task related to that situation, to outlining the steps that you would take to complete that task, and to get the final results. This is the STAR method. Clear, concise answer to a question that may lead to other questions, but may not, because you've actually taken that interviewer through your process of gaining results. This is how you should approach any and all research interview questions.